Hey guys, this is a product review for the original lap loom by Harrisville Designs. This is a really cool toy. This is really fun to play with. So you can see it's this wooden frame and then it has little pegs on it. And then it comes with plenty of different colored yarns. And then these wooden pieces that you can wrap the yarn around, so you see it's like that. And then what you end up doing is threading it around these the pegs back and forth, and then you put the different colors across like that. So you're weaving it up and down, and it does make it a little bit easier if you have it on a peg like that. You can use some of these bars to go across and like lift different ones and lower different ones, and that's how you get those different patterns. And when you have it lifted in that way and you're weaving through it, it makes it easier to make some really cool different designs. So just on its own, this is fun to play with. I have some woven here, you can see. This is fun to play with, but what I love about it is it's so educational, because this is how a lot of ancient cultures made their clothes and their carpets and their blankets. This especially makes me think of like Incan, Peruvian stuff, but I think that this was common practice like around the globe. I would love to watch like a little documentary on weaving after using this, to learn some more. But yeah, it really connects you to like a more ancient way of living, and like how manufacturing, I guess you would call it, was done, like how we made things. Yeah, it's just super interesting. It does come with some guides, some directions. I don't know if there's more online. I'm sure there's more for like loom work in general. You can see that's the wooden piece that goes across, and that's how you make the pattern designs, like what's lifted and what's down, which is super interesting. Like I just didn't, when I looked at like the beautiful carpets from Persia, that region over there, like I didn't really know how they did it, and there was just these mostly women making these things at home. It reminds me a little bit of like quilting, because that is something that some older women and younger people are into, but for whatever reason this tradition just kind of died out, at least where I am. But there's something really satisfying and cool about making your own things, and you could get good enough at this that you end up making some really beautiful carpets or blankets. Like I think it would be really cool to make a big, beautiful, colorful blanket for yourself after you learned the basics on here, and maybe get like a way bigger loom. Or you could definitely make some scarves, things like that. Anyway, that's the basic overview of what this loom is like. I think it's a really great starter introduction to this general topic that we're in the Western world really removed from. Like we just buy our clothes and don't think about what the process was to actually make fabric. So it's just super fascinating. You could also, like if you're trying to educate kids with this, a lot of like state fairs I've been to will show like the animals. You'll see people with like their sheep, and then they're taking it and turning it into some yarn. So you could even get yarn at some state fair like that, and then have the kids learn how to make this stuff, and it's just so educational. I think it's super interesting, cool, fascinating, and just a fun hobby too. So highly recommended. I think it's a really cool game that could become a real hobby like quilting. So awesome product. I think it's really great.